Hello, hello. Welcome back to a recap of today's disaster. I do want to start off by saying that my channel does not teach you how to trade. That is not what I do. I just basically do like more of a vlog style for my trading. So I just show people how my trades went, what I do when I trade, how I trade, and all that good stuff. So let's jump right into it. So early in the morning, I saw that this stock was one of the top movers of the day. Luminar Technologies, LAZR is the ticker. So I will just be honest. The reason why I lost significantly today and I ended up in the red is because I did not follow my strategy. The days that I do not follow my strategy, 95% of the time I will lose. It's rare that I'll win. And if I do, it's simply luck. It's not based on anything, significant that I did. Something that I did not do is look at their earnings report, but I did see when it kept dropping after the fact that I bought that, they actually reported negatively. That was not smart. That's not even part of my strategy. My strategy includes reviewing the earnings, any top news that comes out, in addition to trusting my chart, trusting my data. And I didn't do that. I didn't do that. And what happened is I got in right around this area where you guys are seeing it right now, towards the green, towards the left. I got in very late and the stock kept dropping. So I got in thinking that it would go above 250, 260, and it just kept declining to the 220s. And it did not go any higher than 232 today. What I should have done and what is part of my strategy is that I never buy at resistance and I never buy during a momentum. I always wait for the bounce back, or what I like to call the cupping method, which I will show you guys later into this video what that cupping method is. So right around this area where you see me highlighting is where I came in, right? And from there, it was just a downward effect. Now, I could have waited, but as you can see, that VWAP, which is our indicator that if it drops under that VWAP, most likely it's not going back up for the rest of the day. If the stock stays above the VWAP, then we're good. There is a chance that it can go back up to that resistance. But in this specific case, as soon as I saw that it dropped on that VWAP, I left. So now we're moving on to PLTR. I'll go over what I bought and sold LAZR for. So I went ahead and bought PLTR, paid about $310 or $318 for it. I think it was one of my biggest losses. I came in again very late, right at the momentum of it going down. I came in as a call. I was trying to reverse trade, but I was really trying to follow the momentum because it was already on a bull run. The issue is that it did not break past that highest of the day, which again deviates away from my strategy. In addition to that, it dropped below that VWAP, and then it did go back up the VWAP, which is great, but it only got to 2161 for the day. That's why I actually had to sell PLTR, because I had it at a break even of 2167, which, as you can see, it did not hit that entire day. Now, I had the option to hold it until May 10th, but you have to understand, this is where risk management comes in at. If that stock keeps dropping down to about my strike price, or to $20 or $18, and it doesn't go back up by Friday, I would have lost the entire $300. This is where things become tricky with options, because holding is a 50% chance. And that's why I always say, have to make sure that we're not just holding, but that we're analyzing the chart. So here, we just saw LAZR. We sold it at, I bought it at like $4.99, sold at like 300 and something. And then I did end up selling PLTR, which all of my trades today that I sold on, I am very happy that I sold on them, because they did not hit the break even that I initially bought it for. And again, it was totally my fault. I was trading on my phone, which I definitely do not do and don't recommend. So here we're looking at LAZR again. I'm just trying to show you guys how it spiked up initially, right? So the spike up there is what prompted me to see if I wanted to go on a call with this, and it rose. It went up that hill. It did not stop going. It just rose all the way up until it hit $2.32. I believe, yeah, that was the highest of the day. So from 196 or 190s to 230s is excellent. And then you see right here where it just kept riding right back down. It shot back down super quick. There's the cupping method that I was explaining to you guys a little bit earlier. I look for this cup, and that's my breakout area that shows me like if something is going to go up or down. In this case, it completely went down, and my bets was for it to go back up again. Since it's below that VWAP, the VWAP, it's $2.06. Because it's below that VWAP, I know right away that this probably will not go back up. I basically ended up just buying LAZR for $495. Then I bought RKLB for $30, 3 contracts there. RKLB, I got in at a very, very bad time. Again, not following my strategy. The MACD was definitely below the yellow line. Again, today was what we call an emotional trading day, where I went based off my gut feeling, my emotions, and this is what happened when I first started trading options years ago. Going off of my gut feeling will never make sense. It'll never be profitable. And today is living proof as to why. And yesterday I made like 50, 60 bucks, and I was so happy. And I think today is a great example of why that small win was amazing for me. I would rather win $50 to $60 than lose $200, $2,000 in minutes. I think that those small wins are great. They show consistent profitability, and that's what adds up, and that's what helps us become better traders. Every day we should be trying to figure out how to strategize and how to have an excellent setup so that we can enter and exit immediately. The reason why I did not make not even $1 today is simply because I had a terrible entry point. My entry point is what killed me, and as you can see, I sold RKLB for $15. Then I ended up buying SPY for $3.90. I bought one share or one option of SPY, and I bought a call again at the wrong time. I did not wait for any pullbacks. As you can see, it was moving really fast up and down. It really didn't know what it wanted to do. It was lots of earnings came out today and this entire week. And so here I am just looking at the option that I ended up purchasing today. It was a 513 call, so I didn't even hit the break even, and I'm glad I sold because it definitely shot below that VWAP, and then it went back up, but I didn't make a good call here. I didn't make a good decision. And so I just ended up selling, and I don't regret selling anything today because the price for anything that I bought, any of the shares that I bought, did not meet even my break even. And I definitely stayed in the money for most of them, but you know, we have bad days, and with SPY, it can drop 50 cents in 1 second, and I ended up just selling at $3.65.